You're listening to Bear Talk, Brisbane Style with Damien the Brizzy Bear and Samson. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Bear Talk. This is our last one for the year and for the Christmas holidays. And I am Damo the Brizzy Bear and my co-host is...
Samson. Hi.
Whoa, welcome everyone to listening. We're just going to say, I'm just recovering from a bit of a cold, so I do sound a bit like nasally today, so I'm very sorry about that. But, you know, it's this time of the year, bugs are going around. And
last year I had COVID around this time, so it's pretty bloody awful.
No,
yeah.
we don't want that. No. And also what I was going to say is that this is our last episode for the year, and so we'll come back middle of next year. Middle of next year, that's a long time away. Middle of January with our next episode. So have fun over Christmas and have a safe New Year as well. And also, we are talking about Christmas and Christmas traditions today.
Nice.
Very nice, very appropriate.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I'm going to go for a bit different. We're going to go, does Samson have any Christmas traditions?
Well, the tradition in my family was usually just having, like, a Christmas roast on, like, Christmas Day. And then when we were kids, it was just about, like, opening the presents and then, like, playing with our gifts while Mum was cooking. And then all sat around the Christmas table and had Christmas lunch together. And then my dad would usually fall asleep on the couch because he'd eaten too much.
I love that a lot. That's awesome.
We usually, growing up in the 90s, we'd get like a bike or rollerblades or something. And like
I didn't, because I didn't have any balance.
Yeah, well, you'd see all the kids in the neighbourhood playing with all their new toys and stuff. But yeah, that was our tradition. Yeah, what about you?
Mine? Well, I've got a lot, so...
Let's take it away.
Take it away.
I'm
going to start off with probably the most interesting one. And actually, ironically, I got this question in the drive here. And it was about sex and Christmas. And funny enough, I actually abstain from sex and anything related with sex for 4 days a year.
Is that for religious reasons?
Yes.
Ah.
So I will abstain Christmas Day, the Orthodox Christmas Day, Good Friday, and also Orthodox Good Friday.
Interesting.
So
that's going to be hard for you. You're a horny fucker.
Don't everyone know that? No one knows that.
Bullshit. Everybody knows that. Anybody who knows Damo well enough will know that he is the horniest fuck ever.
I'm an angel. I have
Bullshit.
I have a halo and an angel outfit. So
yeah, the horns are just there to hold up the halo. You've had that many a times too.
Yes. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Anyway, so
that's pretty cool though. Like you abstain. Do you find it difficult?
Tell me about it. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I do.
Particularly if you're like alone, you're just like, what do other people do?
So yeah, I know. So that's one very surprising fact about me. But those 4 days a year, I go no.
And has it been like that for
many years?
Forever, for however long you've been playing with yourself?
That sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty much. Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
He says, God, please give me forgiveness if I don't wank for 4 days.
Bingo. So, yes. So, that's my 4 days a year I abstain.
There you go. I reckon other people probably don't have sex all year round and then on the 4 days they go wild.
I reckon that's true. So,
do you reckon wet would be busy around Christmas time?
Don't know.
Well, you wouldn't know, but I'd say
I think it'd be closed. On Christmas Day anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And other exciting facts. So when I was a child, we used to shop at Indrapilli.
Again.
And also in the city. And, when I was little, we used to go, the big Christmas tree in King George Square outside City Hall with all the lights lit up and everything.
Did you go to the lighting of it this year?
No, don't go the lighting.
Yeah.
No, too many screaming children.
True.
If anyone knows me and children, I love them, but not when they're screaming. I can't do screaming children. Sad story quickly is about that. As I got ear damage through an acoustic shock through headphones at my previous job, and so I'm really sensitive to loud sounds.
Yeah. That's
So when screaming children happen, or very loud drunk women, that pitch sends me, and I can't handle it. So I either have to have headphones on, earplugs in, or walk away. So everyone says, why don't you like them? Well, it's not that. It's because my ears can't physically handle it, and it just hurts too much.
Everyone has sensory sensitivities.
Yeah.
I was out last night, and there was this, where I was standing, there was this particular light that was just flashing, and I was like, I can't. I need to turn around, or I need to walk away, because it's, too much for me.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm a bit the same with, this is why I hate balloons, because I hate the popping loud sound.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's awful.
I don't mind balloons. Everything they can hang up, but just the pop. No.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, nah.
And balloons are disgusting anyway. It's like, let's have a fucking bag full of my hot breath and spit.
Unless it's helium ones.
I mean, they're fun because then you can suck it in and just
the
get
computer
a silly
voices.
voice.
Yeah. So and the other tradition was in the city is Maya. Sadly, it's gone from the city, Brisbane City store. But they used to do all the Christmas decorations in all the windows.
Yeah, Maya windows.
So you used to go to the Maya windows, look at what's happening, and inside Maya, up in their toy department. It used to be on 3, then it was 4, then back to 3, depending on the year. They used to have a little train inside.
Cute.
So all the kids could go on the train. I used to go on when I was younger.
Cute.
And they had a big Santa's, queue up for Santa, take photos. Also, earlier on, they used to have the big restaurant up in Christmas decorations going in. It's all Christmas food and different things.
Speaking of Santa, I heard a rumour about you.
I don't believe in any rumours. They're all not true.
I heard a rumour that you may have bought yourself a Santa costume.
I do have a Santa costume. Yes. Cost me an arm and a leg, but I have one now.
Imagine it would have. It's probably fucking hot around this.
And I got
too.
yes, and I got asked at the shop, do I need an extra large stomach? And I looked down at myself and I think I got enough padding, thanks.
Do you need some extra pillows?
No, it was a blow-up stomach. It was
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
No, I thought, no. And also in Brisbane weather, do I need the extra with the heat here?
No one trusts a skinny Santa.
I got enough blubber. I'm good.
That's why I can't dress up as Santa.
And I got the height.
True. But, I mean, no one knows how tall Santa is.
Well, that's also true.
Santa could be anyone's imagination. Santa might be a little person for all that we know.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Or a woman.
Could be. Could be.
Or something else.
I'm sure someone's imagination has gone to a sexy Santa many a times.
Not this one.
Oh, that's surprising.
Not this one.
That's surprising.
No, traditions. I know anything under folklore and traditions, no.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I have rules.
Yeah, fair.
Well, that's really odd for me because I usually don't have any. Anyway, moving along.
Another tradition, though, is me and my family, when we were kids, our neighbourhood used to do, the Christmas lights. So we used to go for a walk in the evenings and just, go look at all the lights. And then that kind of carried on into the job that I'm in. And, each year, we'd take the young people, we'd print out the map of where the Christmas lights are, and we'd cross off the ones that we wanted to go to, and we'd drive around with the young people.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is really nice because, some young people don't have family around Christmas time, and Christmas can be a tough time of year for some people. So I think it's nice to just install a little hope in somebody's life around Christmas time.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Christmas light traditions, well, I will do that one. So when I was younger, me, my sister, all her kids, my mum, we used to all pile into her old Ford Falcon wagon with the 7 seats, and go all around different look at Christmas lights. And used to be Forestdale.
Yeah.
Was it's a acreage suburb.
Yeah.
And they used to have Santa standing at the main entrance. There's only one way in, one way out then. And he used to hand out the map, give everyone kids lollies, and everyone used to go around house to house looking at all the different lights because everyone used to decorate their houses and yards.
Actually, speaking of Santa coming around to houses, there was a tradition in the suburb that I used to live in, and the CFA, which was the Country Fire Association, they used to come around on the fire truck on Christmas Eve and throw out lollies. Santa would throw out lollies to all the kids, and I'm pretty sure it still happens. But that was a tradition for us. We'd all run out and get excited and like wait for Santa to come in the fire truck and hand out the lollies. Yeah, that was another one. That we used
how
to
awesome was that?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. But Christmas is a special time of year for me. But it's, as I said, like it can be tough for a lot of people. And, you know, we reflect on the people that we've lost and the people that we wish were still here, but we know that they're looking over us and whatnot. But another tradition that we used to have was, I think it started with my nana on my dad's side, and the recipe got handed down.
Yes.
So there'd be at least one steamed Christmas pudding on Christmas Day, and it would always be with either ice cream and custard or just ice cream or just custard. But that was another tradition, and it was handed down, and then my mum used to do it for a while, and then like my auntie would always cook Christmas pudding.
How awesome.
Yeah, and it was a particular recipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
No secrets on this show, no. And use any pennies or little coins in the pudding, or no?
No.
Okay.
No. Oh, I've heard of that one, but yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of plum pudding. I don't like that. It's like, ugh. No, can't stand it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But Christmas cakes I love.
Oh, Christmas cakes and mince pies. So mince pies always remind me of my nana, particular ones from Baker's Delight. They're the ones that remind me of my nana.
At the moment, at David Jones, they have Scotch fruit mince pies, and I've bought a whole pile of them.
Do you get tipsy off those?
No, I haven't yet, but they're nice. And then moving on, the other Christmas tradition I had was with my high school friends going around Westlake and Jindalee to the all the Christmas lights displays that are happening.
Very nice.
It was very good. I loved it. And and all the streets decorated up with all the Christmas lights. It's just a wonderful time.
4KQ used to run a competition.
Brisbane 4KQ Christmas lights.
Yeah.
It's now changed to a different radio station. I'm not sure who.
Yeah, I don't know who.
Because 4KQ got bought out by a sports broadcaster. Boo!
Sports?
Sports? Yeah,
What's
no.
Sports?
Well, depends if you've got hunky big guys, not much on that they'll watch it. Other than not,
water
no.
Sports. That's
True. And my other traditions, I've got a lot, so this is going to be a while. The next one is I've actually inherited it from my mother. I write Christmas cards. Yes, it's old-fashioned. I've just written out my 88, and I've still got a few more I forgot about. So I write out Christmas cards, and about 5 years ago, I started doing a Christmas newsletter as well, just before Mum died. And I've carried on that tradition as well. And you know what? What's the best thing to put in a Christmas card? In a newsletter, it's all about you.
Yes.
So I can do that, but also it's about Dad as well. So I've got bits and pieces of everyone. But no, it's really, everyone really appreciates it and enjoys it. Not all your family's on Facebook or contacts you and everything. Excuse me. So everyone can read about your life, what happened that year. Another thing I do, excuse me, drink of water. Samson, take over for a minute.
There's I guess like a few traditions. My sister's very traditional, so it's something that like she is always like, we all have to be together on Christmas Day. Like, there's things that most people. I think it's more so like for us, it's about like just spending time together as a family and keeping that tradition alive. Yeah,
that's really important. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feeling all right?
Coughing. No, it's getting there. I will get there. All right. The next one would be, well, we used to do that as well. We used to go down to Long Pocket. There's a big park at the end of Indooroopilly. every Christmas. My grandmother, my uncles, their kids, excuse me, and everyone, we used to all go down there and have a big Christmas celebration. It was great, the whole family.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And, but we stopped after a while as the kids got older and people moved to different suburbs and moved away. But that was really one. Otherwise, I went to my uncle's and auntie's place for a few years with my parents, and then they've gone off with their families, and my uncle's passed away now. So, it's now just me and Dad, and I'm home alone for Christmas, which is fine because I got me time. Yay!
Yes, very true. But yeah, I'm heading to Melbourne to see my family, and
woohoo! Be cooler in Melbourne, not so hot.
Hopefully, I reckon it will still be warm, but it won't be this humidity of like mugginess of what we have up here in Brisbane.
Yes.
But there was another thing that I was. Oh, that's right. We used to. I used to live in a suburb of Melbourne called Ferntree Gully, and they used to have like
little
Christmas
Tinkerbell
carols.
fairies.
No, that's Fern Gully.
Oh.
And everyone always gets that confused, but they used to have the Christmas carols once a year.
Yeah.
And so we go like a family when we were younger, and then as we got older, me, my brother, and my sister went a couple of times just to like keep the tradition alive. And like you just watch like all the performances, and Santa would make a visit, and it was just like a family thing. But around that time of year, because it was on a field or like an oval, it was rather mosquito-y.
Oh
yes.
dear.
So you always make sure that you got your Aerogard with you.
Oh no.
Otherwise you get eaten alive.
Aerogard, for international people who don't have it, is insect repellent.
Yes.
Yes.
And it smells awful, and it tastes awful if you accidentally get it into your mouth.
It does.
But it does a number, and the mosquitoes and all the other midges stay away.
True. Midges, if you don't know what they are, they're Australian for sandflies.
They're fucking awful.
They're really that.
Yeah.
And the other one is, and I suppose the biggest one is, probably for the last, 14, 16 years? I did skip 2 years. I skipped when my mother died, and last year because I wasn't well. I skipped cooking, but I cook food for everybody. I make Christmas food. So I do White Christmas. I can't eat the one at the shops anymore. So for people listening internationally, White Christmas is an Australian recipe made from rice bubbles or Rice Krispies, you might call them, and mixed together into a sweet, like chocolate crackles, but white. I also
candy canes on them?
No.
Ah.
It's a bit different. Also, I do Christmas cake, so I do mine's an oven bake for 4 hours. And I do, it's a long time, yes. And lately I've been doing Rocky Road with that.
Love a good Rocky Road.
And
What
another
do you
one.
put in your Rocky Road though?
That's my secret. I'm not giving that up. No.
Is it traditional
Maybe.
Rocky Road?
Maybe not.
Okay. Well, you can't have a Rocky Road without marshmallows.
It has marshmallows.
Okay. You don't have to tell me.
And then we also do. I had made an Ice Vovo Rocky Road one year, and that was yummy. So I hope to make that again. And there's one other thing I do make, and I can't remember. Rumbles, but they haven't been very successful. But I'm going to retry again this year with something a bit different, and hopefully they work out fine. I miss my grandmother's ones.
My mum makes Tim Tam balls. So they're not the traditional rum ball, but like made out of Tim Tams instead. But my father used to love this cake that my mum would make, and it's basically just a tub of vanilla ice cream with brandied dry fruit through it, and then you mix it all together, like you let the tub of ice cream melt a bit, you put the brandy through the fruit, and then you freeze it again in a bowl, and it makes this like ice cream like dome basically, and it's a Christmas cake, but it's like a frozen Christmas cake. My dad loved that.
Oh, that sounds
and
yum.
my mum used to make her own Baileys around Christmas.
Oh, wow, that's talent.
And as a kid, I used to always be like, can I have a sip? It looks like chocolate milk. And Mum's like, no, this is adult chocolate milk.
Wonder why.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think she made that for a few years, but yeah, she used to make her own Baileys around Christmas.
Yum.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And also the, let's just say, it's Christmas time, there's alcohol in cakes and in all the food, and not everyone can have it, which is sad. But and I understand that people have reasons why they can't. That's fine. But that is sad. But yeah, I love the alcohol in the food. I wasn't a heavy drinker, so I didn't too put much in. Now it's like, pour it in, baby. I'll eat it.
Remember those chocolates that had like alcohol in them? They were fucking awful. It's like, bite into a chocolate, have a shot of alcohol.
No, I don't remember that. No.
They were like bourbon ones and like brandy. And
Okay.
and weren't like my alley, but anyway.
That happens. Well, that's our main segment over. So you learned about us in Christmas. The other thing in Australia for Christmas time as well, and maybe this is
hot.
Particular to Brisbane, it's either stinking hot, over in 40 degrees plus usually, or bucketing down with rain.
That's true.
And it's just, and you can't go outside or do anything. And occasionally you may get 1 or 2 years or 3 where it's perfect. And you go, oh, this is good. Oh, I have one other story quickly. Besides that, with a roast, we did the roast dinner. So you got your aircon cranking and this hot roast. We're such an English country that we've got all this turkey cooking and all the roast vegetables in the middle of our summer going, this is boiling.
Why are we doing this to ourselves?
That's right. But
I remember one of the best gifts that I got at Christmas time was a slip and slide.
Yes.
Slip and slides. That was one of the best gifts around Christmas time because you could crack it out on Christmas Day and play with it because it was always hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's so true.
Yeah.
So my friend, he's from England, so he decided he wanted to bring England to Australia on Christmas Day.
Right.
So he decided to crank up the air conditioning to as cold as it could go.
Right.
Lock all the house up.
Right.
Open all the windows up so you could get light coming in. And on every TV in their house, he put the fireplace screensaver on. But all his neighbours thought his house was burning down because of some of the fire.
Oh, no.
And they kept knocking. He said, no, it was just on the TV.
I'm just making it more English.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice cold Christmas. Oh dear.
Oh, that's it. Oh, well, that's the end of this segment's time. Thank you very much for listening to our last 4 episodes. We're going on to our movie raunchy review next. So please stay with us. But thank you. It's been a pleasure bringing these to you, and I hope you're enjoying much as we are making them. All right, on to the review now. Raunchy Goodbye review. For a moment.
Welcome to the Raunchy Review with Brizzy Bear Damo.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Raunchy Review. This fortnight's review is also about a dodgy one, or dodgy, lame, bad, you pick. It is called Sex Invaders, and Samson actually got to see a little bit of this before, and it is really bad. So it's, as I said, the title Sex Invaders. It was made by Thor Productions, and it was made in 1998. So I have the cover, actually I'm holding it in my hand at the moment, and Champions, Champions Video of Australia, the chairperson at the time said this was gold standard. It's not gold standard, I'm sorry. It's laughable standard is what I'd call it. So watching it, but basically, put it in a nutshell, Sex Invaders is sex on a spaceship like Star Trek, or maybe something more like Lost in Space or Babylon 5. So the sets are really bad. The outfits are really dorky, even though it's all shiny and metallic, which I do like. It's like, oh, there's a shiny silver belt. Oh, shiny pants. It's not real. I know porn's not real, but this is so fake and phony that they look like they've used roller coaster or theme park rides as double up as porn sets because it looks that bad. So it's good to watch a car crash. It's good to watch it just to look at it and go, this is interesting, but it's not for the sex. Guys are hot, but it's got very bad acting all the way through it. The other thing is, it does remind me of, I was at the Laird Hotel in Melbourne, go the Laird, woohoo! And for one New Year's Eve, and they even had Star Trek porn sort of segments running on their TV screens. And that was really interesting watching, going, oh, Star Trek porn, interesting. And that was pretty bad. But this was worse. So, Sex Invaders, it's a Damo, raunchy review, 1-star rating. But if you want to look at the, what do you call it, the commonality or something a bit different that's spacey, then go right ahead and try and find it online and watch it, or find the DVD of it, because for that type of thing it's good to watch just for a curiosity and artistic factor of it. That's this fortnight's Raunch Review. We'll be back next year, bigger, brighter, and with a new one. Have a good one. Bye for now. Welcome to Bear Watch News and Community Notice Board with Samson.
Welcome to this fortnight's Bear Watch News and Community Notice Board. I'll jump right in. So, Sporties, they have Friday the 20th of December, Drag Race Down Under viewing party at 4 p.m. And we are now into the finals of the Drag Race Down Under, so that will be exciting. Our very own Mandy Moobs is part of the final, and Freya Romani also. On Tuesday, the 24th of December, there is a special Christmas Eve edition of Top This at 5:30 with your hosts Chocolate Box and Gayleen Tuckwood, with shows at 6:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. And then on Tuesday, the 31st of December, there is the New Year's Eve party at Sporties, starting at 6 p.m. And there is a special New Year's Eve show production called Big Hair Don't Care. And that is in the Nelly showroom. And Shani T-Bone, Roxanne Retracted, Avril Latrine, and Stefani. Shows from 10:30 p.m. Tickets are $25 plus a $2.19 booking fee. Bootco, no up-and-coming events for the next couple of weeks. And then we have Brisbane's Saturday the 21st of December, Naughty or Nice December Den Night at 8 p.m. for our quiet hour, 9 p.m. open for the general public, and bar services from 9 p.m. Raffles and members draw at... The members draw, is now up to $200, and you have to be there to claim the cash prize. And the dress code is Christmas cheer. Be sure to get your photo with Santa, and Jack Popper is the DJ for the night. Then on Tuesday, the 31st of December, Pump It Up New Year's Eve party with the Bris Bears in the Mine Shaft, also known as the Bunker Bar. At 9 p.m, DJ Buzz on the decks, and shows are at 10 and 11 p.m. With our performers Archie Arsenic, Busybody, Sherry Bobbins, our very own Damo D Bear, Helen Wheels, Rubenesque, and Summer Rain. Queensland Camping Bears, nothing on for the next couple of weeks. And same with our friends in Harbour City Bears, nothing on for the next couple of weeks. Then we have our Vic Bears on Tuesday the 17th of December. Bears Be Walking at 6:15 p.m. arrival for a 6:30 p.m. start at the Walker Fountain. Corner of St Kilda Road and Lincolngo Avenue in South Melbourne. And then on Saturday the 21st of December, they have the Triple Xmas Underbear Party, which is held at the Laird, which is at 149 Gipp Street in Collingwood, starting at 8 p.m. Tickets are $35, with a $5 from every ticket sale going to the David Williams Fund, and there's only 19 tickets left, so if you want to go to that event, be sure to get in quickly. Bear Men of Adelaide, currently nothing on for the next couple of weeks, and same with our Perth Bears. And then over to our cousins or our neighbours in New Zealand. Friday the 20th of December, they have their Auckland Furry Friday Christmas edition at 4 p.m. at Cafe 39 Ponsonby Road, Grey Lynn in Auckland, and that's for bears and their admirers, with nibbles supplied by the team at Bear New Zealand. And that is all for our events and our community notice this fortnight.
And we're back, and for our little final segment, firstly I'm going to say thank you very much for listening to our last 4 podcasts. I hope you enjoyed them as much as we may making them. Our email address is beartalk@outlook.com.au. Also have to apologise on this episode that has been more crackling.
The crackle's back.
The crackle's back. And we also had to do an edit, so you probably noticed that as well because it got really bad.
Yeah.
We worked out it's actually the air conditioner unit blowing air and wind onto the microphone. So we've moved the microphone, and hopefully this is a fix permanently. So it wasn't the chair, Samson.
It's Damo's microphone. It's not mine.
It's mine.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the chair.
It wasn't the chair. You can go back to your little comfy chair then.
I can go back to my leather chair and squeak away. No, we'll keep it simple so we're not getting any noise through.
Yeah.
But have a very Merry Christmas, whatever you do, whatever your family traditions is and with your friends. I hope it's a safe one, and you don't get too drunk, because apparently hangovers can cause heart issues the next day.
Also, no drinking and driving.
Yes, we don't want any car accidents.
We all want to stay safe around the Christmas and New Year period, so please be safe on the roads if you're travelling, and making sure that, yes, you're not drinking and driving.
And have a fantastic New Year, and I hope your New Year's Eve is a party, or whatever you do, sleeping it through. Whatever you do New Year's Eve, I hope you have a good one, and let's hope for a better, brighter 2025.
Yeah.
And a little less rain would be nice for next year, and a pay rise would be good.
Hopefully someone from your job is listening.
That's right. Well, until next year, we're signing off. This is Damo the Brizzy Bear.
And Samson.
And just remember, over this time, think.
Be brave, be bold, be Beary, and enjoy the sling.
Goodbye.
See you next year.
Bye-bye.